Vizzo family. Jim, Carol, Cheryl, Cindy, and Steve. On your marks. Let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Ray Cohn.
Thank you so very much. Hello to the Hermanson family. It's the Vizzo family. Am I saying that right?
That's right.
We've got champions that have done something. Well, I'll tell you about that in a moment. It's a very rare treat. This is their 5th time on the show. That makes them rare in itself. The Hermanson family. Your family have won 4 times. This is your 5th and final time, whether you win or lose. Now, I'm here to say you have $5,195 from being on Family Feud.
Okay.
Now, that's a great amount of money, but you could have $20,000. Maybe today you'll add another $10,000. You could have $40,000. Excuse me. You've been on 4 times for $10,000, failed to get it. Maybe today. Who'd you bring?
All right, I brought my lovely wife, Lori.
Yes.
Her brother, Mac. Her sister, Stephanie. And my other brother-in-law, Patrick.
Welcome to the show. Good luck. Will you go out as champions, or will it be the Vizzo family? Steve? V-I-Z-Z-O. Vizzo or Vizzo?
Vizzo.
I know you hear it the other way many times. So
Long right and long O.
all right. Who'd you bring with you from where?
I brought my wife, Cindy, from Ventura.
Yes.
My brother, Jim.
Yes.
My brother, Jim's wife, Cheryl.
Yes.
And my cousin, Carol.
I welcome you to the show. Did you cut your arm? Got your hand stuck in my lapel.
Yeah.
Now, before I bring you up there, Steve, a very quick point that I want to bring out. You do what as a profession?
I'm a plumber, plumbing contractor.
Somebody told me you have a very special hobby.
I love to shark fish.
You go fishing for shark.
I go fishing for sharks. We catch them, and we eat them, and we release them. It's a
Wait a
wonderful,
minute.
wonderful
You catch
hobby.
them, eat them, and release them?
And release them.
I'm sure they would appreciate that one step. How do you release them after they're eaten?
We don't eat everything that we catch. We release half.
Well, you know
half.
what? If you can talk the sharks into that same deal, I think I would like it. I'd say, though, it's time to play the Feud. Let's go. Good. First family to $300 will play for the $10,000. Good luck to both. We ask 100 people this question. We put the top 6 answers on the board. Try to find the most popular answer. Name a kind of person who must hear every kind of excuse a person can think of. Ron?
A priest.
Let me see a priest. It's there, but 5 answers more popular, Steve. A kind of person who must hear every kind of excuse a person can think of.
An employer.
How about an employer? Number 5 gives him control. Cindy, what do you say?
A judge.
How about? Good answer. A judge. Jim?
How you doing?
Good. Do you go with him looking for these sharks?
No, I don't. I stay home.
Okay. Well, then name a kind of person that who must hear every kind of excuse.
A policeman.
Let me see.
Hey, that's it, number 1.
A policeman.
Hey.
Number 2.
Okay.
The bank is at $47. What could be number 1, Cheryl?
A teacher.
Kind of person who must hear every kind of excuse. Teacher. Tis number 1. Carol, there's one answer in your family. It started off in a very nice fashion.
Let's say the parent.
Is it? For that bank, a parent. $90. You lost your name tag. It's a clean sweep. The feud's begun. We're going to come right back with a lot more feuding fun after this. We don't want you to go away.
Are you hungry?
My favorite cereal is Honey Bunches of Oats.
Every spoonful is a little different. Yeah.
Top 5 answers are on the board. Good question. Name something you might do on a day you know your boss is not coming to work. Cindy?
Call in sick.
How about call in sick?
All right.
Something you might do on a day you know your boss is not coming to work, Lori.
Get in late.
You might come in late. There it is. You think of a steal.
All right.
Champs, the champs want to go out of here feeling what it feels like to win the 10,000. Mac?
Leave early.
If you know your boss isn't coming in, would you leave early? Bottom of the survey. What do you say, Stephanie?
Long lunch. Take a long lunch.
Take a long lunch? Come in late, take a long lunch, and leave early. Let me see. Take a long lunch. You know, I don't know when the next time my boss isn't going to come. Patrick?
I'm just going to say slack off.
Slack off?
Yeah, just slack off.
You know, Patrick, it could be worse than slacking off. You might just come in late, take a long lunch, and leave early. Let me see. Slack off. Yeah! Nobody does anything when the boss isn't there. Ron, this could be clean sweep day. If you give me number 4, your family has no strikes, clean sweep, and you're in the game. Something you might do on a day you know your boss is not coming to work. Take a guess. 3 seconds.
Talk on the phone.
Okay. That popped in your head at the last second. It got you the bank if we see talk on the phone. You never know what the answers to our surveys will be. There's a lot more feuding fun after these very important messages. We are feuding, and it's close. The Vizzo family, $90. The Hermansons, $81. Here we go. Say another thing.
All right.
Only $9 separate these two families in their quest at playing for $10,000. The top 6 answers are on the board as we ask a very thought-provoking question. In spite of sexual liberation, name an occupation that is still filled mostly by women. Jim?
Secretary.
Let me see. Secretary. Number 2. One answer is more popular. Mac, in spite of the sexual liberation, name an occupation that is still filled mostly by women.
Nursing.
Nursing. Number 1.
Way to go, man.
Good job. You're going to steal? Well, we'll see. The champs want this. Stephanie, what do you say? An occupation that is still filled mostly by women.
I'm going to say homemaker.
Let me see a homemaker. You know, we've asked questions about occupations a number of times on the show, and homemaker is inevitably said, and I've never seen it make the survey, so I guess people don't see it paying a lot of money. Patrick?
I'm going to say like a nanny, a maid. A maid.
Okay, show us a maid. Yes, sir. Fine job.
Okay, good answer.
3 answers there, Ron. In spite of sexual liberation, name an occupation that is still filled mostly by women.
Telephone operator.
Okay? Yes? Let me see an operator. But that's changing because sometimes it used to be, hello, can I help you? Now it's, hi, my name's Bubba. What's the number you're dialing? Lori?
A teacher.
Let me see. A teacher. All right. Somebody can take a big lead here, Mac. Somebody can take a big lead.
How about a florist?
Mac, don't ever point at me like that, all right? Mac said it with an attitude. How about a florist, pal? Let me see a florist. Oh. I thought that was Dirty Harry. All right. Vizzo family, name, in spite of sexual liberation, an occupation that is still filled mostly by women.
Airline.
Airline? I'm sorry.
Waitress.
Did that ring hurt you? I caught it and I saw you go, ooh. Airlines?
Waitress.
Waitress?
A nun.
A nun?
Waitress.
Nun?
Waitress.
All right.
I got it.
Back away, this man wrestles sharks. He's got it.
Waitress.
A waitress.
Okay, Steve. Steve, you're going to steal the bank if we see a waitress. Show me waitress. $83 coming over here. The Vizos take a bigger lead. Jim, you said none. Okay, all right. Let me see The one occupation mostly filled by women still, number 6. Librarian. $173 for the Vizzo family. The Hermansons have 81. Here we go with another face. Are we both ready?
Yes.
Stephanie was a little more ready than you, Cheryl. She was up here waiting to go.
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't be sorry. You should be happy. I will now double the dollar value. Hermansons, you need this very desperately to take the lead. The top 4 answers are on the board. Here is the question. Name something that recruits must do in an Army training camp. Cheryl?
Get new people.
Name something that recruits must do in an Army training camp. Get new people. What do you say, Stephanie?
Haircut.
They must get a haircut. It is number 2. Think of a steal. Now, champs, they've stolen your bank on several occasions. Get a clean sweep here, Patrick. We're looking for something that recruits must do in an Army training camp.
Push-ups.
Ooh. Show me a push-up. Number 1. Ron, you guys could find yourselves in the lead, so keep this up. Other team can win. What must recruits do in an Army training camp? Take a guess if you don't know.
Get disciplined.
Good enough? Let's see. Get some discipline. All right. Now, I want you... Think of it. I don't know if you're going to get the chance. Were you in the Army, Ron?
Yes.
Okay, don't give an answer now. Too bad. Laura, you're going to have to call upon what you think recruits must do in an Army training camp.
Fire a gun.
Good answer. Good answer.
We don't call it a gun. We call it a
A weapon.
weapon. Show me fire a weapon. Mac, my friend, 5 times on the show, 4 times you didn't get the big money. But we know that you are the Big Mac of our hearts.
All
And
right.
you've played so well. Help your family.
Be polite.
Okay, we're looking for something that recruits must do in an Army training camp, and you say that they must be polite. Okay, now we had an armed services special on our show. That was not one of the things. They were very polite, but I don't know if they teach that. You are still alive if we see be polite. I'm not a mathematician, but I see $134 added to 173. If you give me one of these 2, you will be the champions, dethroning the Hermansons. Name something that recruits must do in an Army training camp.
Learn how to march.
They must learn how to march,
Peel potatoes.
peel potatoes.
Salute.
Salute.
Get a physical.
Get a physical. Now, you can tell Steve what you want him to say, or go out.
Get a
Salute.
It doesn't matter, because Steve knows what he's going to say.
They learn to march.
Okay, Steve, now this is important. If it's there, you're the champs. Did you say it based on what they said or what your heart told you?
My heart told me.
Okay, you're playing for $10,000 if we see marching. The Vizzos are the new champions. They knew their... Now let's see. There is one answer, Hermansons, that might have kept you alive, that maybe would have won you the game. Something that recruits must do in an Army training camp. Ron, you were there. Mac, instead of being polite, they must do number 4. Obstacle course. Every recruit's nightmare. Let me say to your family, you've been very special, and you're going home with $5,276 if you've given us $1 million worth of fun. Stay right here. God bless you. Look happy for me. I need 2 players right now for $10,000. Who's it going to be? Steve? Bye-bye. The Vizzo family, you off stage, Steve? Are you first? Bye-bye, Steve. Get out of... Steve! Get out of here! He can wrestle sharks. I can't get him off the stage. $10,000 up for grabs right after this. We are back about to play Fast Money with our new champions, the Vizzo family. All right, Cheryl, now, I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not. The family that you defeated stood here 4 times, and it breaks our heart for them not to get the money. So, quickly, I will explain it. although I know you know. I will ask you 5 questions, of which we've asked 100 people. You have 15 seconds to give me the most popular answers that you can think of. When you and your partner pile up 200 or more points, you get $10,000. The crowd is with you. America's watching. We put 15 seconds on the clock. We wish you good luck. Time will not begin until I finish reading this first question. We ask 100 people, name something you might leave at the front door when you come home from work.
Your shoes.
An event you see at a gymnastics meet.
Tumbling.
What's the best year of marriage?
Second.
An excuse teenagers give when they come home late.
They've had a flat tire.
Something people do just before they eat dinner. No time? All right, you did 4 of the 5. Let's see. You gave... There, why don't you just scoot right here beside me?
I'm sorry.
I couldn't get your partner off the stage, and I can't keep you on it. Something you might leave at the front door when you come home from work, you said? Shoes, our survey said... That's very good. 34. An event you see at a gymnastics meet. I think you took a big pregnant pause here. It cost you some time before you said... Tumbling, our survey said... 8.
Oh, that's okay. It's all right.
Oh, this was the one. Maybe this was the one you took. What's the best year of marriage? You said the best year is definitely the second year of marriage. What did our survey say? Bam! 10 people thought the second year was the best year of marriage. An excuse teenagers give when they come home late, you said they say, Mom, Dad had a flat tire. What did our survey say? 55. It's good you finished there because when I ask you something people do just before they eat dinner, you did not get to it, so you get no points. We cover those answers. We bring your brother-in-law, Stephen, to the stage. Steve? Steve, I want you to stand right here. I want you to look straight ahead. You are 97 points away from $10,000. That's a lot of shark skin, baby. You know how it works. I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions that I asked your partner. If you should hear this sound, means you've duplicated her answer, and I'll say try again. You give me another answer. It's a little more difficult, so you have 5 more seconds on the clock. 20 seconds revealing the answers given by your partner. We ask 100 people, name something you might leave at the front door when you come home from work.
My coat.
An event you see at a gymnastics meet.
Track. Or javelin.
What's the best year of marriage?
The 10th.
An excuse teenagers give when they come home late.
Lost our friends.
Something people do just before they eat dinner.
Wash our hands.
Turn around here. Oh, you scared me. Something that you might leave at the front door when you come home from work, you said? You'd leave your coat. Our survey said? 6. Interesting. Shoes and boots, number 1 answer. I asked you an event you see at a gymnastics meet. You said at a gymnastics meet you see? Javelin. Could injure some of the tumblers, I'll tell you that. He's about to do a triple dismount. A javelin has just come through his chest. Our survey said...
Great. That was great.
Steve, not fair. Parallel bars is number 1 answer. That's the kind of answer a guy that would wrestle a shark would give. What's the best year of marriage? You said definitely the 10th year. The 10th year, survey said 9. First year was number 1. An excuse, first year, number 1. Did you hear that, Cheryl? An excuse teenagers give when they come home late, you said? Lost my friend. What did our survey say? 0. Car trouble out of gas. Comes down to this last one. Something people do just before they eat dinner, you said? They wash their hands. You're 78 points away. It is the number 1 answer. Right. What did our survey say? 49. Quite a comeback. $5 a point gives the Vizzo family $855. Come out here and hug Steve. We're coming back with our new chair.